Welcome to Westbridge Hills 22, I am Blacker FS and this is our Use Machinery Challenge. We are back on Westbridge Hills. You will see we're in the back half of January and like in the afternoon of January as well, so we've gone through pretty much the whole of January. The reason for that is there's been snow on the ground for the entirety of it. There's been nothing I've been able to do other than we fed the cows, that's it. All we've done in January. I don't think there's been any used machinery to write home about. We'll just have a quick look, but no, nothing we need there. So yeah, nothing doing whatsoever. We do need, just looking at that, we must need to take some barley over to the mill, because we're running short on flour. It looks like as well it's going to snow again, which is an absolute pain because we need, well, we've got two main jobs we need to do. We need to get our sorghum harvested, which is the thing that we're going to do immediately after here, but we've also got our grass that needs baling, and obviously that's going to be sort of the money maker, isn't it? I'm devastated about the train, you know. For those that didn't see it'll have been last night's episode, we've had the same glitch with the trains. So basically the train isn't working. I'll try again, I mean, it ain't gonna work, but you might as well try it. It just gets stuck on 689. Yeah, and there it is. You can't do anything. It's the same glitch as what we had before when we had to fully restart the map. So that looks like that is done for the, well, we ain't get it back, are we? Which is a shame. Just like I said, more of it's not even to do with the fact that Ravenport generally has the highest prices. It's the fact that I enjoy using the railways on it. That's one of the biggest issues about it, I think. Right, is it round here? So we've got 15,000 litres of bread. Right, well that's gone up R8, isn't it? 33,000, well 38,000 really. And then a nice load there as well. So we were selling it for, oh, it's gone down a little bit. Yeah, it's not, I took it to the wrong place. So the bowling alley was, oh sorry, the bowling restaurant was the highest price, but farmers market and grocery, I don't even know why it's like that, grocery mart is took over it in the meantime, but not to worry, it's not by much. Right, let's get that off. Let's get backed up because we need, like I said, we need to go and get that sorghum harvested while there's no snow on the ground. I thought we'd bring the class out. I mean, it's our fastest tractor now as well, 32 mile an hour. The Ricci tracks I think is only something like 26. And I think that little John Deere might be even slower. I think that might only be 19. Same as the massive versatile that we've got. So I mean, the plan really, we will probably get this sorghum done. We might end up having to skip through right until sort of deep into February, to be honest. If it's going to snow again, then we're probably going to struggle to get the grass cut. I mean, thankfully, the cotton's not ready for a few more months yet. So by the time that's ready, it's we're looking at probably back end of spring, beginning of summer. give it more of a chance to put that one of the cotton harvesters in the used machinery equipment, used machinery sale, sorry. Right, back here, we need to get hooked up to that. One of the reasons I want to do the sorghum as well over the grass work is just to have a go at that X9, because since we've bought it, we've not been able to use it yet. So it'll give us a chance to try it out. I always like trying new bits of kit out. So it's just going to power on up here. Are we dripping? It's still a few miles an hour faster than what the Ridgy track was. I think that we used to hit around about 5 or 6, didn't it? Trying to get up that hill. Right, let's run down, get the harvester, then we can get going. With the bread, we kind of missed the highest price that was in December. However, what we sold it at wasn't overly different to what the highest price was. It turns really nice, this. I mean, that just 690 horsepower just gets that up there, no problem, doesn't it? We're going to hook on. There we go. Let's get that unfolded. I'll get the 920 out the way. And away we go. I think, did we say this is, it's something like 16,500 litres capacity. I mean, that's just immense, isn't it? Not bad. I knew as soon as this came up in the used machinery we couldn't look past it. We had to buy it. I mean, it's the first, well, I think it's the first decent sized harvester that's come up since we've started this series. There might have been some others, but I don't think there's been any of this sort of quality. We've always been leasing them, haven't we? I didn't expect we're like nearly 30% already. I didn't expect that. I'm gonna have to bring the truck over, aren't I? Right, I'll take a bit off the bottom here. Oh, in one of the episodes, it was probably only about two to three Westbridge Hills episodes ago, when I was talking about seeing different vehicles pulling headers, combined headers. So last week I was travelling through North Yorkshire. And there was a lot of combines that I seen were pulling their own headers. So something round in the northeast where I live, I have not seen it. You just don't see it. You see different vehicles, mostly, like I've said, Land Rover Defenders pulling the headers. Go down North Yorkshire and combines pulling the headers. really weird, isn't it? It's like it's not even that far away. Probably 50 mile or so. But the difference between sort of the way people do things. I mean, it's so everywhere you go at the minute. It's just so busy with sort of real life farming. It's just everywhere. I drove up to Scotland yesterday, and there was just equipment all over the shop. Harvesters, not as many harvesters because you don't tend to get as well. Not the way I go anyway. You don't tend to get as much arable. It's mostly sheep or cows, but yeah, loads and loads of tractors on the road. I've just seen. I can't remember what model it was. I was driving past it. It was a massively old. I'm sure it was like a 2910 or something like that. It might not be that exactly, but it was something very similar. Let's get on John Day. I wonder if there's one on. It was like that, but it wasn't a six. It was, in fact, it was pretty much that, but might have even been a little bit older than that. Yeah, I've just passed one of them. No, it doesn't look like there's any others. Nope. So yeah, just passed one of them. Probably doing about 10 mile an hour down the road, and it was like one of them because it's so old. The lad who was driving it was like properly bouncing along. He didn't look comfortable at all. Right, let's go and get. In fact, I'll drop the header. Put that in there. Right, let's run over. In fact, I'll just go and get it. 2 secs. Right, we've got the truck. Like I said, that combine filled up a lot faster than what I thought it was going to, so we're going to get a decent amount off this field. Have I just seen the first bits of snow, or was it just going past them trees? I can't snow already, it's only just stopped. Right, let's get back in here. Ah, I'll tell you what I was going to ask. It was something I've seen, and I've never noticed it any other year, but I haven't paid attention as much as what I have this year. Why, on a field, will they sometimes just combine round the edge? So they'll say if you've got a square field, like we work in now, our square field, they'll just put like a headland on, but all the way around, not just top or bottom or side to side. They'll go around the entire field and then leave it. And this isn't just a one-off that I've seen. I've then driven past other fields where it's been like that, where there's a square being put round it, round the edges, and then it's just been left. There's no combine working in there. It could be middle of the day, it could be end of the day. I just don't understand. If you know, then by all means, please help. Slight interruption there, but we're back on. Yeah, if anyone knows why that gets done, then yeah, if you could let us know, because I'm interested. seems really weird why you would just go around to the sides and then not bother doing the middle. I mean, it got done in the fields that I seen it in, but not for like, not until a few days later or a week later or whatever. I wonder if it's got something to do with moisture. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I mean, this is cutting through absolutely no problem, isn't it? And to be fair, even though it's our smallest field, it's still a good size. Like if I had this on no man's land, I'd be over the moon. To be fair, I've just put one in on no man's land, haven't we? That oat field, it's probably not too far off this. In fact, it's not as big as this. No, it's not as big as this. It's not as wide as it. I mean, some size for no man's land, it's massive. I've looked also obviously we have to go and deliver some barley or sorghum or oats. To be fair, I think we've still got oats as well, because we need to start producing some more flour, so we're gonna have to take some of that over probably straight after this actually, and then I looked at the fabric as well. I looked at the fabric, I think it was the end of last episode. We've got a few pallets full, but we still have to wait a few months for that. I think it's like March or April when the top price comes for that, so we will wait. If we had loads I might consider selling it, but we don't. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get to 100% and then I think we'll put a little bit of a time lapse on. We're nearly there. We are getting more off than what I thought though. I didn't think we'd get this amount off, to be honest. I'm really pleased with the yield that we're getting. Go up and get the truck. I can't believe it's going to snow again. I know it's going to go all the way through February as well. That'll be another month just written off. Don't know what to do with sorghum. I don't know whether to put this through to make flour with it, or whether to sell it directly or what. Right, where we? It's probably going to be December, isn't it? Highest price for sorghum. So 968. I mean, obviously Ravenport's massive, but I mean, even the farmers market is high. How much barley and say I haven't got that much barley and oats. I could put oats in again, like I could get that within 4 months, couldn't I? Right, let's get a bit of a time lapse on. We'll take it to the end and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. almost there, and you can see it's starting to get quite dark, so this is pretty much going to be the end. I mean, there's a few things I want to do. I think we are going to go and sell all the sorghum. I think that's what we're going to go and do. Got through it really quickly. I think the time lapse won't be overly long, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I am well impressed with this. Like I said, it's just a shame it's took this long to be able to get something like this. And it wasn't like I was aiming for this particular sort of John Deere or a John Deere in general. Just that's what came up in used machinery, and so that's what we were. I was going to say that's what we were stuck with, but that sounds awful, doesn't it? We probably got. I haven't checked, but we've probably got a good load of sorghum from it as well, because I can't remember if I've emptied 2 or 3 times, twice I think. Wait, get that lifted. We'll get this emptied, and then we'll go around and pick the rest up. It is half getting dark, isn't it? It's only like, well, it's not even 4:15 yet. I've had a look though, and to sell the sorghum, basically December was the highest that you'd get, and it was still only 9 summit. We're still mid-9s now, so I'm going to get 950 or something for this, which I don't mind at all, really. Yeah, so we've got a good load of sorghum. We can get a cover over it, and we'll get down to... In fact, what's the difference? If the difference is only for the one up here, I don't mind going to that one, the grain exporter. 934, Johnson's 948. Grain mill, I can't. Tell you what, let's just go to the grain exporter, because I haven't actually been there yet. I know the price is a bit lower, but it's not that much lower, and the shorter journeys, it's going to be dark soon, and like I said, I haven't actually sold anything here yet. I'm not even sure if I can get in this way. Yeah, look, oh, it looks like I'll be able to, yeah. Looks like you can get in both ways. Put some lights on. We'll need to take some barley or oats over to the mill as well after, because we're out of flour. I wonder why that's come up green there. Do I not tip in here? Yeah, it looks like I do. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll start selling. Yeah, it's selling. So how do I get out? Do I have to drive all the way around? Looks like I might have to. How can I get out round here? Nope. Well, that's a bit of a design flaw, isn't it? That ain't good. Let's reverse out. If there's anywhere to actually turn. Can I get round here? Yeah. Yeah, I'll make it round there, won't I? Winner. Right, I didn't even see what we got for that because I was concentrating too much on getting out. Was it high 20s? Is that what we got? Plus the environmental score, which is absolutely cracking at the minute. Oh, I didn't think cars came down this bit. So where do they go? If they're going down there? I wanted to get all the grass work done today as well, but just wasn't going to happen. That the snow just made it absolutely impossible. So that'll be that. I must have only went twice, because this isn't even going to be a full load either, is it? Nah. I thought I'd got a bit more than that. Right, I think once we get this, we'll see what we get for this. And I'll just take some, what have we got? Probably some oats. In fact, definitely some oats, because we're not using oats for anything else, are we? Whereas the barley we use them for the chickens. I'll take some oats over to the mill, off camera, and we'll get that made into flour, as long as you can. Yeah, you can. You can make oat flour, so that's what we'll do. We'll sell this, and then, like I said, I'll take that over off camera. These collisions do my head in. Right, so that was 13.8. That was nearly 6, well, 15.5 grand it was, wasn't it? And what we're going to get here. I tell you what, we've sold. So 16, there's another 18. So 30 odd grand. What have we made? We made some money over this month, haven't we? Sold products 46. And harvest income, well, nearly 63. It's not bad at all. I don't mind that. Right. If only that train worked, eh? We are going to end it here. The next episode, as long as, because it's forecast snow, like all the way through, and the temperature's mega low as well. As long as there's not snow on the ground, we'll be back in February, and we need to do the grass work. If not, then it might be March. It's one of them things, and I suppose if we had seasons how we had seasons in 19, we wouldn't be able to do a thing regardless, would we? So yeah, just one of them things, I suppose. But I think we've made we've made quite a bit, and I'm really happy with our new X9 as well. In fact, I'm really happy with the kit that we've used so far. I'm happy with the Axion that we've bought. Still haven't got to use the Versatile, but that'll be coming. We've got jobs coming up where we'll need the horsepower from that anyway, so that will be out of its shed shortly. Let's just back this up in here. Right, there we go. Forgot to turn the lights off. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.